Hi there, this is Lukey, and welcome to my 5-minute review. Here's my review on Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is a story-heavy RPG game based on the TTRPG Dungeons & Dragons and takes place in its setting, the Forgotten Realms. Out of the gate, you are greeted with a character creation screen, which gives you way more options than my future could ever even hold. Such creation options include race, class, skills, abilities, stats, and more. This ensures that you can go about the game however you wish and live out the ideal fantasy that you're seeking for. And me personally, my two favorite classes are Wizard and Warlock. After which, you are thrown directly into the story, where we have been infected with a Mind Flayer tadpole and need to uncover more about what's going on. The story is easily the game's biggest strong point, as throughout this adventure you come to meet all the other characters and learn about their backstories and how they tie in with the world around you. Speaking of, the game gives you lots of choices to make, which all have an effect on your own story. How you handle conflict, who's your enemies and allies, which one of the main cast of characters do you want to fuck? Personally, this is one of the best RPG games that I've played. And you should have romanced Karlach, my beloved. Without getting into spoiler territory, I'll only mention one of the decisions that I had to make near the start of the game, that being the conflict between the Grove and the Goblins. Effectively, the goblins are attacking the Grove, and it's up to you, the player, to decide how you want to go about it. Do you wish to side with the tieflings and druids and save them from certain doom, or do you wish to side with the goblins and potentially get some vital information that you can use later on?
Together, we shall burn it to the ground.
It's the very nature of making these decisions that pushes the role-playing aspect of the game to its fullest, and it thrives in making you decide how your character would react. Depending on which character you're playing, no story is ever the same. Combat is also fun, as each class has its different playstyle and set of skills. Oh, and every action that's taken in Baldur's Gate is usually done with the D20 system, meaning you roll a die for your actions. Want to smack someone with a sword? Roll a D20. Want to make someone kiss your feet? Roll a D20. Avoid the crippling depression and despair that eventually all of your actions will mean absolutely nothing? Roll a D20! Yeah, just don't get a nat 1. Oh, combat runs practically the same as Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, where everyone starts off rolling initiative and then judging from their dexterity bonus depends what their turn order is. Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! Let's go! But it perplexes me at times with how much variety you can kill someone. You can toss a fireball at them, smack them with a great axe, toss a javelin at them, throw them off a cliff, mind control someone into killing their friend, blowing them up with a barrel. I can even pick up a dude and toss that dude at another dude to kill the dude. I would say that the combat is probably the thing that throws people off the most, considering it's top-down and not really your traditional sort of RPG third-person or first-person experience like Fallout or The Witcher. But it's unique in its own way and gets to show off just how creative you can be with the resources that are at hand. With its vast amount of options and possibilities, it always feels fresh and gives every playthrough a unique experience, not to mention the amount of time you can pour into this game. On my first playthrough, I actually missed out a couple of things that I ended up finding in my second one. There is a large emphasis on discovery and creative thinking to this game, so if you do get the chance to play it, take your time and have a look around here and there. You never know what you might find. I got to murder a goblin child. Did I even talk about just how good the voice acting is? Every character in Baldur's Gate 3 is fully voice acted and motion captured. Around 1.5 million words of performance went into this game, and it clearly shows. I feel Neil Newbon did an absolutely flawless job portraying how Astarion is. His voice is just the perfect amount of sass that makes me practically fall head over heels every time I hear it.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
And every character having their own voice really brings such a unique flair to their personality as a whole. For example, you have Lae'zel, who is fierce, ruthless even, and very much straight to the point.
Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Karlach, who is bold, confident, and always looking to have a laugh.
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Or Gale, who is basically the Tumblr sexy man.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
I hate that I have to condense this review to 5 minutes for this game, considering that there's genuinely just so much content that I won't have time to talk about. Its combat is fun and brought to life with its animations, and its insanely interesting dynamic cast of characters and NPCs really keeps you coming back for the story. As for that, I'm giving Baldur's Gate 3 a well-deserved 10 out of 10. Granted, I am a little biased on the fact that I am a D&D player myself, but at the price of €60/$, there is just so much content that I could practically get lost forever in this game. That's been my 5-minute review, and thank you for watching. If you wish to see more reviews like this in the future, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, this has been Lukey2501. Goodbye.